There's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all approach to education. That speaks to the over-testing of our students and the evaluation of our teachers. I don't have to tell you that APPR is a flawed system. It absolutely does not accurately reflect your abilities or the abilities of your students. And as a small business owner, I understand the need to evaluate our workforce, and it should be used to make it more effective. Blaming teachers is no way to improve our system.
Sounds like she gets it, right? Him too. And him. They're talking the talk, but are they walking the walk? The State Assembly voted to reject the governor's plan to increase high-stakes testing in teacher evaluations. The Senate majority actually introduced the governor's plan as a bill, and they voted not to reject it, but to modify it. Now, is he walking the walk or just talking the talk? The Assembly majority voted to give 65% of new classroom operating funds to high-need schools while funding all schools fairly. Senator Griffo and his colleagues voted to only give 36% of classroom operating funds to high-need schools. There's nothing fair about that. Plus, the Assembly appropriated enough money to give a $1.8 billion increase to our schools. The Senate majority said they were putting $1.9 billion in, but they only appropriated enough money to pay for $1.4 billion. That's not good enough, and it's definitely not walking the walk.
When I sat back in January 21st listening to the governor's State of the State message and his budget presentation, when he hit through that harsh rhetoric, talking about failing schools, ineffective teachers, I thought to myself, what's this guy talking about? That's not the case. That's not the case that I know is happening in the communities and the schools that I represent.
But the Senate introduced the governor's plan that labels our schools as failing and attacks local control. Once again, unlike the Assembly, all of these Senate Republicans voted to modify, not reject the governor's plan. That's definitely not walking the walk. Come on, senators, you can do better. It's time to walk the walk.